Microsoft's Game Pass service is easily worth the price of admission. Many might balk at the concept of having their video game library locked behind a subscription service, but the fact is subscribers get access to an incredible selection of titles spanning from indie darlings to AAA blockbusters for a surprisingly affordable monthly fee. With such a dizzying array of fantastic titles on display, it can be a daunting task deciding which ones are worth a player's time. Given that the cost of entry is taken care of with the subscription fee, the most pressing matter is determining the best use of your hard drive space. Thankfully, the diamonds of this collection are readily apparent. Here's a look at the greatest games that Xbox Game Pass has to offer. Number 10. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. The adventures of the Master Chief have never been as accessible as they are in the Master Chief Collection. This gathering of Halo games is the definitive collection of 343 Industries' endeavors to immortalize the series. Not only is every mainline Halo game, not counting Halo 5, Guardians, included, but the fantastic Halo 3, ODST and Halo Reach were added as well. From beloved campaign co-op to thrilling firefight matches to iconic multiplayer modes, the Master Chief Collection has it all. Anyone who thinks of themselves as a Halo fan should consider it a must-play from Xbox Game Pass. And for those who have never completed the Master Chief saga, there is no better way to finish the fight. Number 9. Balatro. How could a list of the best games ever, let alone a list of the best games included on Xbox Game Pass, be truly complete without a mention of Balatro? In case you haven't heard, Balatro is the indie roguelike gaming sensation that swept the nation. It is a remarkably simple yet incredibly engrossing title. Once you start playing it, you'll find yourself hard-pressed to put it back down. You'll keep wanting to play one more run, build one more hand, and beat one more boss blind. Though its naming conventions and terms are based off of poker, it is in no way a game played like poker. It is a roguelike through and through. Normally, for a small game like this, I'd recommend it by saying it's a great game and should take you no time at all to complete. That's not the case with Balatro. While it's not a vast RPG like Avowed, with character building, side quests, and an explorable world, it's still a time sink because of how often you will return to it. It's glorious as heck. Number 8. Monster Train. Like Slay the Spire, Monster Train is a run-based deck builder where players pick a starting character, clan, and do their best to assemble the ultimate deck before a climactic showdown. Monster Train's claim to fame is a unique three-tiered floor system where players can set up their defenses and monsters to protect their core HP sitting at the top of the train. The system combines the best deck builders with this unique mechanic, and an enormous number of different characters and abilities to give players a near-infinite number of strategies and combinations. Anyone riding the Monster Train will quickly find their route to an OP deck, and that's half the fun. Number 7. Warhammer 40,000, Rogue Trader. RPG fans can eat well this month on Xbox Game Pass. Not only do we get Obsidian Entertainment's Avowed, we get the phenomenal Warhammer 40,000, Rogue Trader as well. I'm a Warhammer 40k fan, so I'm a bit biased when I say this, but I truly believe that even for non-fans of the grim dark future, Rogue Trader is just a fantastic game. The breadth of options you have for building your character and upgrading your companions feels unprecedented. And the story, my god, the story. The voice acting and the branching narrative paths you take are so glorious, even the Emperor would weep. Bear in mind though, this is a dense RPG. This is not the RPG light experience you would get from playing Avowed or Dragon Age, the Veil Guard. You'll spend a lot of time in Rogue Trader poring over menus and comparing abilities. But if this is your sort of jam, then you will find few games that excel the way this masterpiece does. Number 6. Avowed. To avow means to declare. So, an example of the correct usage of the word would be, I avow that Avowed is a fantastic title from Obsidian that I've currently sunk a lot of time into. In all seriousness, while Avowed is not a game-changer RPG on the level of Baldur's Gate 3, it is an engaging romp in the world we grew accustomed to within the Pillars of Eternity series. You play as an envoy from the colonizing empire of Ida, sent to discover and stop a plague known as the Dream Scourge on a far-off, prospective continent. It's a setup ripe with potential, and as you explore the gorgeous world of the living land set before you, you can feel that potential in every lore document you find, NPC quest you embark on, and unique weapons you discover. While Avowed style might not appeal to everyone, its inclusion within the Xbox Game Pass library makes checking it out a right prospect for subscribers.
Make sure if you're enjoying our list to hit that like button and of course subscribe for future content.
Number 5. Kingdom 2 Crowns. There is an understated, elegant simplicity to playing Kingdom 2 Crowns. You, and one other player if you so choose, gallop across a pixelated 2D screen, surveying your kingdom, building your fortifications, and defending your citizens from the monsters that come at night. And when you've built up enough defense and shored up your realm's power, you can expand your kingdom, gallop into new but equally gorgeous pixelated 2D environments. As you play, it's surprising how such simple mechanics can draw you in. That's all there is to it. And it's perfect as is. Kingdom 2 Crowns doesn't overstuff itself with mechanics you have to learn that don't really feel relevant. Taking your steed across the land, slaying beasts, and collecting resources is utterly straightforward. It's beautiful, and it's a joy to play with a friend. Number 4. Starbound. Every so often, as we comb through Xbox Game Pass library looking for the best games to recommend, we come across some truly hidden gems. I had never heard of Starbound before I gave it a try this past week, at the time of writing this update. All I had to go on were some shared screenshots, the game's description, and a brief trailer. Imagine my delight and surprise at finding a game that not only rivals Terraria in the freedom and exploration of this genre, but, in my opinion, surpasses it. The short sell of Starbound is to describe it as Terraria in space. But even with all that implies, it feels like we're underselling it. The sheer variety of planets you can visit, self-made careers you can undertake, and ship crafting options make this a notch above your above-average game. While there were a few hiccups while playing, the game's UI was very clearly made with PC players in mind. Nothing can blemish that shine of the genuine hidden gem that Starbound is. If you at all feel positively inclined toward Terraria, we beg you to give Starbound a try as well. Number 3. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector. If you haven't played the first Citizen Sleeper, stop what you're doing right now. That's right. Stop reading this entry, download Citizen Sleeper on your Xbox, it's on Game Pass, and play it. Citizen Sleeper is one of the best RPGs in recent years, and yes, we're aware Baldur's Gate 3 is a thing. The first game embraced a dice-focused element of role-playing that added chance to your sleeper's struggles to free themselves from a life of servitude. Servitude is putting it mildly. The sequel picks up where the first left off, and ups the risk of your hopeful venture through the Starward Belt. You need to complete contracts and help your crew in order to make it to the end and see your troubles rewarded. Futility will feel like the name of the game, but it's all about the friends you make along the way. I know the market can seem like it's oversaturated with RPGs, but Citizen Sleeper 2 is a must. Especially if you've already played the first. And if you haven't, what are you doing? You were supposed to go play it before you finished these paragraphs. Number 2. Hunt, Showdown 1896. Extraction shooters have nearly reached critical mass. Much like the height of the semi-recent Battle Royale explosion, they are a dime a dozen. While each iteration tends to struggle to innovate meaningfully on the core formula, Hunt, Showdown 1896 definitely doesn't. Hunt, Showdown's dark fantasy, pseudo-western setting does well enough to set it apart, but crowbars enough additional spins on the established extraction shooter elements to keep you on your toes. Taking the role of a monster-slaying bounty hunter, players, whether solo or working with up to 2 teammates, are charged to investigate a huge, murky, unforgiving map to hunt down and kill a boss monster, collect the bounty, and then escape with their prize. While the map's PvE enemies, various zombie-like creatures and other horrors, pose a threat alongside the bounty target, the more dangerous enemy by far is your fellow hunter. If you're killed on your way to the extraction point, it's easy as pie for the offending party to swoop by and claim your bounty instead. All in all, Hunt, Showdown 1896 is a delightfully unique setting for a genre otherwise mired in conventional approaches. Number 1. Road 96. There are few games quite as ambitious as Road 96. It's a game that weaves a branching dialogue narrative with procedural generation to create a one-of-a-kind role-playing experience. That ambition creates some uneven sections, but it succeeds more than it misses. It's a game steeped in political discourse that has youth trying to escape their country through the game's namesake, Road 96. Unlike most narrative adventures, the player's character isn't guaranteed to survive the ordeal, but the cast of characters encountered along the way each have their own plots that move forward with each escape attempt.
Okay, so that's it for today. So if you enjoyed it, punch the like button, comment down below, of course subscribe to the channel for my Twitter and Instagram links down below. As always, of course, I'll put my TubeBuddy first in the description for YouTube needs, tag titles, thumbnails, all that good stuff. So that's something you need help with, especially like I did. First in the description, download it today. Trust me, you'll wonder how you ever got on with it. And of course, our partner channels, and hit down below, hit that join button to put myself and the channel, and of course get a huge range of benefits. But greatly appreciated, but of course, you never have to. But if you don't, you have to subscribe and watch the next video, or something might follow you home. You never know, stuff happens. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you all again very soon.